Own where you are, own where you stand, and be proud of who you are. Because if you're striving to become a better version of yourself, you're doing a lot more than the majority of the people on this planet. So I truly hope that the message I'm sharing inspires and motivates you to improve your life. Now let's get to the point. Welcome back to another episode of ToDaPointPodcast, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. The title of today's video is Own Your Journey. I remember being so afraid to press that record button, man, and it caused me to procrastinate for a very long time. And looking back, I can only just laugh, and not to laugh at the older version of myself, the older version of me who didn't know better, but I laugh because I realize how much I've grown. I used to be so afraid of what people might think, and I was living in fear, huge fear, that paralyzed me. Not to say it's anything compared to people living in war zones and who have real fear, but to me that fear was more than real. And I want you to have the same experience. How amazing would it be, like 6 months from now, 12 months from now, let's say even 5 years from now, you look back and you realize how much you've expanded your comfort zone. You only have one life, man, so you gotta go for it. You gotta go all in. I don't know what it is you're struggling with, and to be honest, it doesn't really even matter. All I know is that you have now, right? Because tomorrow is not promised to any one of us. And oftentimes people ask, what do I need to stay motivated? What do I need to do in order to be motivated? And I used to ask myself this question too all the time. Until one day I just realized we are all going to die one day, man. If that's not enough motivation for you, I don't know what is. And I don't know what will be. What is it that you're so afraid of? It might be that you've been bullied and you let other people's opinions take you down and crumble your self-esteem. It might be that you're afraid of other people's opinions and that you might be the weird one doing what it is you want to do because everybody else is just following the normal things in society, working a 9 to 5 and just ignoring what it is they really want to do, ignoring what they're really passionate about. I have one question for you, man. Will those people's opinions matter a year from now, 5 years from now? Especially when you realize that if you go for it today, you will start accomplishing what it is. And 5 years from now, you will be 5 years ahead of all those other people who are ignoring their calling, ignoring what they're really passionate about. One thing I realized, man, is you should never ever take other people's opinions in consideration if they're not doing what it is they want to do in life. Because those people are telling you negative stuff to hold you back. Because they're afraid of getting out of the comfort zone themselves. And whatever it is you're doing is reflecting back to them that they're not doing what it is they really want to do. It might be that you're struggling financially or you have a job you hate and you're trying to move away from that place. Do whatever it is you have to do in order to leave that job and do something you're really passionate about. It might be saving up money. It might be finding another job. And this time maybe something you do like. Sometimes we have to do things we don't want to do in order to get to a place when we can start really doing what it is we want to do. Me, for example, I'm working a 9 to 5 right now. It pays decent money, right? And it's something that gives me fulfillment. But this is not something I want to do for the rest of my life. So I know right now I'm using this time to create these videos on YouTube, bettering my skills, saving up money for when I'm ready to leave that job and focus 1000% on the thing I really want to do. I have nothing to worry about, right? Because the last thing you want is financial stress. So make sure you have like a backup, and I'm not talking about a backup plan. I'm talking about some money saved up in order for you to just relax and take some time off to do what it is you want to do. And another thing, man, be proud of who you are, be proud of where you are, and be proud of where you're coming from, right? Oftentimes we are so hard on ourselves, but just because we didn't arrive to a certain promised place yet. What if you never arrive? What if it's just about the journey? What if it's just about evolving, changing into a better person along that way, right? Or I should say a better version of yourself, moving towards that end goal you have in mind. I do believe that having an end goal in mind will be a little bit disappointing, because what happens when you get to that end destination, right? What's next? And this is a moment where a lot of people tend to feel lost once they feel that they have arrived, or sometimes they postpone being happy, being proud of themselves until they have arrived. What if you never arrive? Sometimes it's just about the journey, and we tend to forget that because we are probably brought up with the idea that you always have to win. And with winning, I don't mean like winning an award or a medal or whatever. I mean achieving something. What if it's just about achieving becoming a better version of yourself without an end destination, right? and you're always evolving and improving. The thing is that end destination might never come, because like I said before, tomorrow is not promised to any one of us. Own where you are, own where you stand, and be proud of who you are. Because if you're striving to become a better version of yourself, you're doing a lot more than the majority of the people on this planet, right? Most people are just living on autopilot, right? Going to work, coming back home, taking care of the kids. Nothing wrong with that, by the way. But some people are not even able to reflect on where they are, who they are, and whether or not they should improve themselves. So be proud of yourself that you're working on the self-development journey, that you're focusing on becoming a better version of yourself. Anyway, that was a short video. I just suddenly felt this need to record this video about this topic. So yeah, anyway, I hope this video resonates with whoever out there is watching. If so, like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section to support the channel. Tell me how your self-improvement journey is going. And as usual, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another one.